It has been a year since I last talked about private games, and guess what? They've been added, kinda. I doubt that you knew a couple of months ago Cubecraft's private games were rolled out, but what I'm confident you don't know is that you can play one right now. How? Know a famous person and own Java Edition. Currently only staff and partners are able to host private games, and it's only available on Java Edition as it comes with the new CubeCraft update. You join them by typing in this command, /PG, which stands for private games, not parental guidance, then entering a code that's given to you by the host. I feel like I should give a bit of a mention to the history of private games in this video. I have some sort of memory here, and this could be a complete lie, but I think they made a private game purely for a Related Noob stream in which the private games completely broke and then they didn't do anything about it for another half a year. But again, I could be making that up. But if you're on Bedrock Edition, you may also be aware of our bug-abused private games, also known as party glitching. As majormythgaming describes it, a player invites another player to a party. However, the person they have invited does not yet join. Next, the party owner goes into a minigame, and lastly, the other player joins the party and they get pushed into the minigame with the party owner. And if you didn't know that, you might also enjoy this video about CubeCraft secrets in the pinned comments of my video. Anyways, as you can tell, it's a bit of an irritating process just to play games with your friends.
A CubeCraft admin called camezonda also gave me some additional info about private games from Java Edition because I didn't really know much about it. So I'm just going to quote him here as I feel like what he says is very fluent and easy to understand. The system for private games was first added when Among Slimes came to Java. We made a bet with one of our devs that they couldn't make private games in a timeline for 50 quid. They did it, and that meant that Among Slimes could have private games. The system also allowed us to change the games it used to be Sky Wars, Lucky Islands, Egg Wars, and even Tower Defense. But we didn't use it for that, just the main games. This went onto Java and Bedrock, even though Among Slimes wasn't on Bedrock, but the system was able to move over. The private game system wasn't completely what we wanted it for. We wanted to make it better before it went public. We had other priorities than private games, and the system slowly broke over time, and then we just disabled them. 1.19 didn't help. New code and systems meant it needed to be remade. Then our infrastructure devs wanted it again for our partners, the basic version like before. They got it working after some weeks, and from the 26th of May 2023, our Java partners were given access again.
No, they don't suck. They actually work as intended. Games can queue without reaching the player cap. For example, in Sky Wars, you'd need at least 12 people to play a normal game, but with private games, you can start out with 2 people if you feel like it. You can also choose some really old maps or maps that come out seasonally and are locked away for the rest of the year. However, it's not like the Hive or hypixel. There are not any custom settings like free shop items or extra explosives. Yet.
But once again, quoting camezonda, we have no plans to make it public yet, but if we do, it'll be in a more customizable position first.
As mentioned previously, only staff and partners can host private games because they are, quote, limited by our current tech, so we are not able to yet expand to further users. Again, yet. My speculation here is that they're going to give it to the highest Java rank, Obsidian, and a fairly high VIP level of 25, which is the lowest diamond rank. I feel like this would be a fair pricing and wouldn't create too much server usage or whatever. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like if you did, and I'll see you goodbye.